YinkaThatGuy. Break with Trump.
We just want a future. My people, my home state of Texas, people are dying in floods right now.
Dump Trump Google. Dump Trump Google.
Google is complicit in a fascist authoritarian regime. This will be our continued response, taking peaceful action.
I am here as an artist. I am here as a human. And I was growing up, I was taught not to stir the pot, but I'm here for my grandchildren.
Yeah, once again, these people doing stupid things and then facing the consequences of them engaging in stupid things. I don't know what kind of message you're trying to send people and how stupid you have to be to start throwing paint on the floor because of the fact that you believe in some sort of delusional climate change. It's good that the police came to take out the trash because you people need to learn that your actions have consequences, and that's what we clearly saw in this video, and it was Chef's kiss.
Somebody get rid of him. Somebody get rid of him. Somebody get rid of him, please.
Yeah, here we go again with you singing. I'm sure this is you.
You see this? We want this. We love this. We need this. But this? Yeah, we don't need this.
Oh, hell no!
We're actually working for a non-profit to house illegal immigrants and wondering if we could get your name and address to give some to you.
You give some immigrants to me?
Yeah, like they're coming from Iraq, Iran, Somalia, Haiti, like very bad countries. We want to, give them housing because...
I know, they're just horrible people, even though they have Social Security cards.
No, they're not horrible people. No, they want to come here to this country. Can you house them?
Immigrants built this country.
So can they stay at your house?
Not white billionaires.
Yeah, but can they stay at your house?
Sure, why not?
So can I get your name and address?
I'll give it to you later.
No, there is no... I'll make a call right now.
I'll give it to you later.
Ma'am, your name and address, please?
Well, it didn't look like Granny saw that coming, and of course, like they all do, they run away and dodge accountability while they're screaming and shouting and claiming that they support something, but then in the same breath, when it comes to actually them taking action, they run away from it.
Hi, did you know that animals get abortions? Which means that in a lot of ways, animals have more autonomy over their bodies than we do. In fact, a number of animal species have ways of protecting themselves and their bodies from threat. If the mother is starving, she may engage in resorption, which is when the fetus becomes reabsorbed into the body of the animal. Or if the animal is stressed and not getting enough food, the animal can choose to do a spontaneous abortion where the fetus just aborts. And what this is doing evolutionarily is crucial because it's protecting the mother. The mother can always have another pregnancy, but if the mother gives birth to babies and then the mother cannot take care of them, the mom and the babies will die. Certain rodents have even been found to engage in self-abortion. Like they do it on purpose. They'll smell a different scent for a male and they'll just decide that they don't want the current fetus. Some examples of animals that have abortions are horses, monkeys, sharks, rays, bears, and even dogs. Women aren't having abortions for fun. Like these animals, we are often in desperate situations where if we do have them, it's because we cannot take care of the child or ourselves. So our government is preventing us from having autonomy over our own bodies that even animals have.
Yeah, I used to think it was a joke that people could say things as stupid as this, but since I've began my journey on social media, I've come to realize that there are just a lot of stupid people on this earth. And the reason that we're being exposed to a lot of stupid people is because social media has given them the platform to say their stupid things. The sad thing is a woman like this actually has a following and people genuinely believe in the nonsense that she says. I am not kidding. If you were to go onto her page, go through the comment section, people actually believe what she is saying is smart. I've just come to accept that the majority of people are just stupid people and they give rise to stupid people saying stupid things like this.
At what age do you guys think someone should be able to transition?
I think any age, honestly. Certain things...
2 years old.
I feel like certain things you might have to wait a little bit for, just so your brain can fully develop, but...
Okay, so should it be the brain to fully develop, or should it be any age?
I think as long as they're confident and I would give them a year just to sit and think on it. I think with parental consent, yeah.
Okay, so would 4 years old be okay if they've sat on it since they were 3?
With parental consent.
Fully transition.
With parental consent.
we're completely doomed. Before we get back into the video, if you guys are enjoying this video, like the video as much as possible, subscribe to the YouTube channel, make sure you hit that bell so that you get notified when a video comes out and so that you can watch more craziness and more funny videos as well. Also follow me on Instagram, TikTok and X at YinkaThatGuy, and let us get back into the video.
What do you do?
I'm a survivor.
Let's move on. I think that's a street I don't want to go down. But fuck yeah, man.
I completely agree with this comedian. She was about to dump her whole life story on you, about to tell you all about her trauma, about to tell you all about the nonsense that she's been taught to believe in. As I've said before, and I'm sure you guys have heard me say this before, but in today's world, people celebrate you for being a victim.
Can a woman have a penis?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. And you don't think this is an ideology, you don't think... I'll go even further and to say it's a cult. So, to explain how a woman can have a penis.
Because some women can have penises.
How? How is that possible?
Because some women identify as a woman and they have a penis.
So what is it to identify as a woman?
I think you can self-identify as a woman.
Yeah, that's the problem.
But I think the problem is you have a lack of creativity to think.
Oh, it's about creativity.
What was
right.
created 2,000
So a
years
woman
ago.
can have a penis. Can a man have a vagina?
Yeah.
Yeah, right, okay.
But do you see?
Fantastic.
You're not here to have a discussion.
Fantastic.
You're just here, if anyone gives a different view, you're just laughing at their view.
What? Well, do you not? Can you not see how you've been? You say there's no ideology. You're going round saying something which hundreds of thousands of years of biological reality has shown us.
I'm here having a discussion, and I haven't.
Oh, so you agree we're having a discussion now?
I haven't once laughed at any of your views, and each time I give one of my views, you laugh in my face.
Well, I'm laughing. You know, that you say that a woman can have a penis or a man can have a vagina, because it's completely absurd. Because it's completely absurd.
But it's as absurd as your belief.
I'm laughing, but the problem is, it's a real serious problem.
I think it's serious, but I'm going to go because I think you've lost me when you started laughing at my views, because I actually think that's really disrespectful.
Well, and of course you're going to, you're not going to answer the question as well, or you're not going to allow me to ask the question about to give you the examples.
Questions, and each time I answer,
here we go.
You laugh at me.
Yeah, the examples of where this ideology is causing harm.
I think this could
taking scholarships away from young women.
I think this could be a healthy discussion if you
breaking bones. Breaking bones of women
and laughing at people.
Yeah, men in women's sports, damaging them.
You're not interested in listening. You're just interested in interrupting and laughing at them.
Okay.
The rainbow colored hair told me all I needed to know. I'm very sorry for the people who dyed their hair but are not as stupid as people like this. It's a crazy world where they're saying that men should be able to compete against women and they think it's perfectly normal. I really can't take people serious who say things like this. When I hear things like this, I already just shut off my brain to the stupidity that's incoming.
Thailand's men's national team meets Taiwan women's national team. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 women against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 men. Even with that advantage, they're still slipping and losing. Hey, why don't you stay out of sports and stay in the kitchen?
Donald Trump.
Oh no, another bull nose ring wearing feminist has come online once again, crying, recording herself and then posting it to social media to gain some sympathy from people, because getting sympathy from people online is today's currency. Oh no.
When will he die? When will he die? I can't keep doing this. When will he die?
Wow, you are definitely loving.
If women lost the right to vote, guess who wins? Men? Yeah. We're the ones that built the whole place you live in. Men win. I hate driving on roads. Who got me pregnant? Oh, it's like that's you doing a fat joke? Yeah. Wait till I call you fat. Yeah, now it's offensive. Were you fan? Was he a fan and just brought you, or you guys just came randomly? Random? Yeah, it makes sense. It's like showing up to a Trump rally, like, I thought this was Kamala tonight. I don't know what the fuck happened. You wouldn't have been here tonight if what? If the Yankees game wasn't postponed. Oh, well, I wish it wasn't postponed. How did you two meet?
The internet.
You met on the internet? How long ago?
Yesterday.
Oh, bro, it's a godsend that you came to this show. You didn't want to find all this out in November, you know what I mean?
Well, he does kind of have a point.
Do you believe that it's appropriate to host and promote LGBTQ plus meetups for 9-year-olds?
I am here to support the vital work of nonprofits, and I will say to oppose the federal government targeting groups.
My question is, do you believe it's appropriate to host and promote LGBTQ plus meetups for 9-year-olds?
I believe that
because
the
one of
federal
your
government
affiliate
should not
nonprofits
target
does do that.
Organizations that have views different from its own. That is wrong. Whatever party is in control, whatever administration
I think
is in control,
I think a lot of this is wrong.
federal
Yeah, these people are professionals at dodging questions. Once again, these are the groups of people saying that they're not brainwashing kids. They're just allowing kids to do what they want to do. It's not that they're brainwashing them. And you know, the kids who also can't consent are also the same kids we're allowing to do things because they say they want to do things. Make it make sense.
You're
actually not that smart. If you
Here's an idea. How about you stop interrupting us and just go on your way?
If you didn't want it to be interrupted, then you wouldn't want to have it in public. Why are you doing it public?
Because this is public service. This is how I help people. I let people come up with questions about problems they have, and I try to give them advice to help them help themselves. Because it's really hard to actually get in touch with an attorney. So the way that I volunteer with my community is I let people ask questions about problems they have, like this man's problem with his business, and try to give him the best advice I can to keep him out of trouble or to try to solve his problems. This is how I give back. This is my social service and pro bono. But to you, it's a joke. To you, it's let me interrupt it. To you, it's why can't I pet your dog? Because I'm entitled. You have a fucking dog, and it's not fair I can't pet it. It's let me interrupt the whole goddamn fucking thing. Why are you here if you don't want these things to happen? Because you got a little drunk on the Beltline and decided that you wanted to just be the worst part of society, right? I'm sorry if you don't like this interaction, but you don't get to complain when the smoke of a fire blows back into your face when you're the one that blew on the coals to begin with.
Yeah, Karens are some of the most annoying people on earth. They just want to disrupt everybody's lives because of the fact that they're not happy people, and they clearly show that in their everyday interactions. This video is a perfect example of a Karen, feminist, whatever you want to call it. They're all the same thing. They just want to complain, cry, and do nothing about the situation to change their situation. Kudos to this lawyer for putting her in her place because she was a complete idiot.
Okay, so you think that, you know, women don't have any duties, but they do have...
But I think men do. I think men have duties.
Can we get clear on if you're making a descriptive claim or if you're making some sort of like prescriptive claim?
Descriptive.
Descriptive? Okay, so you think that men have duties and women don't?
Yes.
And that you think that women have rights and men don't have rights, or they do?
I think that women have more rights than men do. So this would come down to my argument for conscription. It's very simple. Men have a duty and obligation to sign up for the draft. Women have no such obligation or duty to do so, but women can still vote to send men to wars and then not fight in them because they can't be drafted. So I would consider that to be an extra right that women have that men do not have, because they actually have to sign up and be conscripted during wartime.
Okay, sure.
And absent wartime.
Okay, so this is argument feminism bad because men have to go to the draft and women don't, and they both get the right to vote?
No, this is an argument for materialism. I'm just expressing that when we moved away from a duty-based society for women, I can't think of any actual obligations that women have as far as duties to society, but I can think of actual obligations that men do have still as a duty to society. And so it seems that women themselves actually have more rights in modern society than men do. And also, right, that a lot of this movement towards the idea of more additional rights comes from materialism itself. Everything seems to staunchly revolve around I want, me, I want, because it feels good.
What is so difficult to understand about what he said? I know that you people are pretty stupid, but what he said was not hard to understand. But of course, the feminist brain and the feminist mindset blocks you from understanding and realizing something that's intelligent.
You think only is evil?
Yeah.
Then why would you do evil things?
Honestly, it's because I plan to have children in the future, and this was a way that I wanted to make a buttload of money and be able to spend time with my children and provide them with resources.
What's going to happen when your little boy turns 13 and his friends are all bullying him at school, showing him pictures of their mum spread eagle on a bed?
No, of course.
Do you think that that's going to be great for your children?
No, but I also think that a certain level of hardship kind of builds strength. Not saying that every kid should be bullied, but
we got to toughen the little Johnny up.
Poor little Timmy.
Pansy. We got to go over there and beat him up, stuff him in the locker because his mommy does corn.
Well, because at the end of the day, they shouldn't worry about what other people have to think, you know? So it's like, they shouldn't, like, he needs to, like, it's nice to teach them that growing up, like, you don't need to worry about what other people think, that has nothing to do with you. So if people were bullying him for that, then that's not.
Yeah, this just shows us how selfish these people are. They don't care about the future of their children. It's all about them. We really need to bring shaming back.
Why should my right to choose be dependent on your viewpoint?
Well, I guess the other question is, do you think that there is right science and wrong science?
Yeah.
Okay, so science will prove me correct. For example,
Science does not prove you correct.
Well, okay, let me build it out. How tall you are, your eye color, your weight disparity, your tastes were all put into place at that moment of conception.
I do not believe that is true.
No, it actually is true. So it's called DNA. It's called deoxyribonucleic acid. So for example, how tall you are right now, or how tall you could be, absent medical intervention, your eye color, your skin color, your hair color was all decided at that moment. So basically, the blueprint for your life came into being at that moment. Therefore, it is your life. It is the beginning of your life. And what distinguishes you from your mother is that you have two separate forms of DNA.
Yeah,
so I believe you should be able to do what you want with your body, and I believe that everybody should be able to not be interfered with in their body. Therefore, if it's not your DNA, it's not your choice.
I know this might be difficult for you to understand, but you do have a right to choose, and the choice you have is, close your legs. I know it's really hard for you to do that because you're an animal and everything, but yeah, that is a choice you do have. You do know that, right?
I wave my transgender pride flag around an awful lot nowadays, just because there's a lot going on in the transgender community. But another flag that I identify with is actually the asexual flag. While I'm not asexual, I'm actually demisexual. Demisexual is under the asexual umbrella or spectrum, or aspec, if you will. This flag is the asexual flag. There's also an aromantic flag, which has a green stripe on the bottom, and an aplatonic flag, which has a yellow stripe on the bottom. You don't hear about aromantic as often as asexual, and you definitely don't hear about aplatonic as much as you hear about the other two, which is why I was really excited in this book here that I got from the library. It sounds fake, but okay. They mentioned aplatonicism. That's in the chapter on friendship. There have been a lot of good things in this book, so I'd really encourage you to check it out too. It's just really nice to have representation, Ow! Minecraft bee!
I want to say that there's no way this is real, but given the climate and the situations that's going on in today's world, I wouldn't be surprised if this is actually real and this guy genuinely believes all of the nonsense he just said.
TikTok. Right now, today, July 12th, 2025, there is this man and several other people who are driving around right now looking for my house. They are on live. They're also looking for my farmer's market. They're trying to intimidate me, harass me, and possibly unalive me. And I need y'all to understand how serious this is. This is not a joke. And y'all also need to understand that this is not about those children. Okay? They are using that as a shield just to exercise their racism and white supremacy. That is it. Okay? It has never been about those children. This is about white supremacy, period. Okay? These people are trying to find me. They've already doxed me. I need y'all to understand, if this is one of my last videos, then so be it.
To all of you people who are posting my criminal record as if I didn't know I've been to jail before, let me tell you something. Those charges are real, okay? All those assault charges, real.
Oh wow, how surprised am I that you have a criminal record? And I think people posted the fact that you have a criminal record not because of the fact that they don't believe it. They definitely believe it, hence the reason why they posted it. They were just showing that you are a stupid individual who engages in activity without thinking, which led you to being put in jail. But of course, you're too stupid to realize that, hence you saying that they believe it's fake.